All right, my lovers, welcome back to the channel. I'm making this video because I ride on a Poseidon X and I have the old version, or the old model, so to speak. And so I am a real fan of Poseidon Bikes. I like all their bikes. I bought an X. I've also bought the Redwood for my partner. I would absolutely buy an X for a Redwood for myself if I had room in my living space, but I do not. So I'm limited to 2 bikes, but I am excited about the new bikes they have coming out. Apparently the Triton existed before I became an owner of these bikes, and they did not have an updated model of this, but they do now. Let me read the little blurb. Our flagship model returns with a new updates to give you the best value possible. We've completely revamped the Triton from the ground up to compete with road bikes well above their price point. So it looks like they have kind of a more road oriented all-road version in the Triton, which looks very intriguing. It says it can have a maximum tire clearance of 37 millimeters. They're all sold out right now. If you go to their website, they are completely sold out of these bikes. And it looks like the pre-order begins on the 18th of September. So as I'm recording, this is the 15th. So that's 3 days from now. This Triton is absolutely an intriguing looking bike. It looks like it comes with micro sword group set, a 50-34 crankset, double 1138 in the back. So you're going to be doing some nice hill climbing. So it just looks like a nice all-road offering. The geometry looks a little bit more aggressive for the roadside. It's coming in at $999, like $1,000. Some of the improvements that Poseidon Bikes have made on their bikes, which I really appreciate, they always try to improve their group sets, and I think this new 11-speed sword is another improvement. Compressionless housing on their braking cables, bike sauce, and Spindat. I used to watch a lot of Spindat when I was first trying to look for my bikes, and they swear by compressionless cables that will work with mechanical shifting. And so that's what they're offering. They're offering also the June Tech brakes as an upgrade, which I think is awesome. And another exciting thing that they're offering at their website is an X Ambition frame set. You just get the through axle frame set, and the beautiful thing about this thing is that the carbon fork, is now painted to look the same as the frame, which before you would just get that carbon fork that was just straight black no matter what the frame was. And so, I mean, these are looking nice right now. So they have a couple colors for that X Ambition, and they have a new size, an XXL, which is something I'm definitely interested in. They have an all matte black and a dune sand color. And quite frankly, I pretty much have all of the parts to build another bike if I really want to. I have a wheel set, I have micro shifters, I have brake calipers, I have seat post, I have crank arms, so I'd get a bottom bracket, I have wheels. So I theoretically could darn near build another one of these with everything in my garage without having to buy too much more. I'd have to get a rear derailleur that's an Advent X, and I would just buy the compressionless housing and run them with the brakes calipers that I already had. So for $399, what do you think? I'm like, oh man, that's so tempting to want to build another bike, but it's like, well, you can't do that. Anyway, yeah, so I just wanted to talk about these things that they have now on Poseidon that are super exciting, and it makes me want to build another bike. Or I'm like, should I like turn my XL frame into a double XL frame? Man, I would love to do that. And also I like that they don't cut the fork, so I could have the similar ride height that I had on my other bike. So, oh no, like I'm really intrigued. I think it's the same tire clearance, the 42 millimeter maximum. It's just you know, would I buy this over their fully built one that was not through axle? If I had a choice of buying the fully built one that I had bought back in the day for the 550 or this one for 400, ooh, I probably buy this one now, knowing what I know now, because I just get all the parts myself. And then the double XL size I'd probably mess with too. So the Triton looks really, really hard, and so does that. I mean, I like all their bikes, so I'm like stoked. Every one of their bikes I would ride, and I can't say that about every company. Even the Norton, you know, I just don't get out there like that, but if I could, I would ride their bike, absolutely. So I think this is one of my favorite bike companies regardless. And as far as a budget bike company, it's like you can't really beat this, the offerings they come with, and they always have codes to get you a cheaper bike. So it's really a no-brainer for beginners. If you're trying to get a gravel bike or an all-road bike, this is a great company to start with.